I think this is working. Oh my god. Sorry. Is that better? So you can see my face better? Or like that, maybe. Maybe you'll see it as some kind of a prophecy. I feel like White Diamond. Anyway. Well, hello. Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel again. This is Yuri Vimbola, your host today. And I'll be very quick. I promise you. Better than before. And thank you like for the 5 views in 4 days. Like I really thought that nobody's gonna see it because of the algorithm of YouTube. Because I was just like uploading music, and even the videos that I tried talking on didn't get so much views, but this one actually did a bit good. So stay positive, niggas. Today's video is something really sensitive to me, and I'm talking about it because I feel like I finally accept it, which is my sexuality. So before anything, I'm gonna tell you why it was hard for me to accept it. My story was I was not raised in a household like bad household, but I was like on the primary school and the middle school, surrounded by people who saw things for the elder people. I saw them also, but they saw it more. And I'm talking about like the Mia Khalifa epidemic on 29 sorry, Mia Khalifa epidemic on 2019. So I was like surrounded by a lot of people that talking about sexual stuff and things like that. So when I was like a child and starting to be like a man, because I'm still a man, I'm a cis man. Uh, I was like, how can I say it? When I had a crush on someone, I always assumed that it's my sexuality because I didn't know the difference between romantic attraction and sexual attraction. So that was the hardest part for me to accept that not everyone that I have a crush on that I need to give them sex. Which is I've never did it, and I always break up before doing it because I don't feel comfortable. But yeah, uh, my sexuality is I'm asexual, sex average, but my romantic attraction is biromantic, which means that romantically I can fall in love for both male and female, sometimes transgenders. I'm going to a date with a transgender, by the way, next Wednesday, I guess. Yeah, next Wednesday. Um, and yeah, that's my romantic attraction, but my sexual attraction is asexual. And something maybe you don't know about me as an asexual, that I'm not a nerd. I don't like dragons or bread, but I love cheese. I love cheese bread, like this bread with cheese inside it when you cook it. I love it so much. But I hate dragons, and it was hard for me because when I first realized it, I was 16, the same year with my spiritual awakening, as I said on the last video. But it was the year that I went also to therapy to know about my sexual attraction and my romantic attraction, and she told me about them. So yeah, uh, later I started like dating like people in half of the real life, half online, sometimes meeting them. But the first girl that I dated at that time literally told me that I will stay alone my entire life just because I don't want to give sex. But when I was 17, I met someone who was asexual and sex favorable, which is, I don't understand literally like, how can you be asexual and sex favorable until now? But whatever. I just like don't talk with sex favorable people, and I don't consider them asexuals. That's my point of view. No one care. If there's any asexual scene and he's sex favorable, just tell me. Uh, he didn't tell me that he was sex favorable, and like it was like the same me when we first met. He said like some people consider it for him, but he never like wanted to do it, and I saw myself on it. And later on he said it, and the thing is he said it like it was just a normal thing, like he didn't literally lie. So basically he was lying, and I went back to this dilemma because I told you how I thought that I had to do sex before. I went back to this dilemma as a 17 before I turned 18 by like 2 months and stuff, or maybe three, and trying to force myself to do sex. And it was the same time for me to release the song Asexual, which is like deeply some kind of a people on the asexual spectrum. And I tried like to talk with people sexually and stuff, but I always found myself running away. My friend told me you don't need a label. My mom told me you don't need a label. I was like really trying to accept it, but I didn't. Until I actually blocked him on December, like the 1st of December. On the last of December, I had my first relationship without talking about anything sexual. And it stays with me for like 4 months before they literally drop me, like starting to ghost in me, and I spent 2 months trying to connect them, but they let me. Anyway, don't care. Um, so actually, another thing that didn't let me accept it was it my anhedonia, because I told I told you I'm wearing shorts, right? You know it's serious when I'm wearing a shorts. Another part, like for me not accepting this was his, literally my anhedonia. It had like a really deep anhedonia, but I started to removing it after like turning it 1 year since I started to have it. Like I think on 1st of June when I start going out more and stuff, I yeah I started to let go of this idea with like meditation and stuff. I started to let go of this idea. So right now, like I don't see a lot of positive like talk about asexuality, like not like positive, but how to accept being asexual. Come here, babes. You don't own anybody anything. You don't own anybody your body, and your body is your choice. As I said, there is like asexuals who like to do sex. You can still do it, but just just do whatever you want safely without like forcing yourself. And trust me, forcing yourself won't help with anything. It will just ruin you. Did I tell you that I curled my hair, by the way? I'll probably like do hair care routine because I'm really getting comfortable in front of y'all. So yeah. Um, just just what do you need to know? If you really don't like to meet someone who talks about your body and stuff, there's an app called Ace something. If you look up asexual, you'll find two apps or maybe three for asexual people to date. Choose the one with the ace sign on it, and there's a purple and red circle. But I don't recommend it because nobody talks there. But there's a website called Ace Pack, maybe. It's a purple website, and you can meet actually people on it. It works. It works. I'm recording with my phone, by the way. I'm not recording with my digital camera. It's about to break. And my date for like the next week literally texted me right now. So yeah. Um, yo, just you can meet like really like just say before you meet anybody, I'm asexual. Like put it out loud. I know it's kind of a cringy, but put it out loud before getting your heart breaked and stuff. Yeah, I look like White Diamond. So yeah, this is like the most I can tell you. By time you will literally starting to accepting it a bit, because you're not alone. Trust me, there is more than 100 million asexual, I believe. This is like what I seen last year. I know it's still small people on 8 billion, but it's still a big number, yeah. So don't force yourself to do anything. This is your body, this is your sexuality, and this is your truth, okay? But just put yourself with people that actually can accept it. Like not everybody can accept it. There's people who still believe that if you love someone that you just need to have sex with them. Just put yourself with people that actually respect it, respect how you don't want it, and try to meet other asexual people like you to not feel lonely. And this is like the most what I can say. Like there's there's nothing big I can actually help you with it. The most important part is not to be alone on it. And always remember, us not accepting thing is probably coming from um, not seeing it a lot or hearing stories about it. So we think that we are weird and strange. I'm being autistic, sorry. Just put yourself out there, be truth to yourself, be truth to your body, surround yourself with good people, and you'll find yourself getting better. Anyway, this is. Oh my god, this video is actually getting really long. Yeah, this is what I can say. Love y'all. Peace, peace. Actually, yeah, I really want to see more asexual people like following me and stuff. If you're asexual, just or from any sexuality or have um, a thing to say about your sexuality, just come up and tell me about it. I'm really interested. So yeah, that's it. Peace. Good night or good day or good anything. Bye bye.